Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, great millstone, who rule well, as well as double honor to their elders. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahawashi. And in this lesson, we're going into the fear of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. So, Lord willing, be edifying and to the point. The title I have here says, "Let the fear of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi drive you." Let the fear of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi motivate you. In other words, let this be that force behind you that keeps you going in this truth, that keeps you fighting in this this spiritual fight that we're in. Because that's, Lord willing, we be of that number of the hopeful elect. That's what's going to keep the elect going. That the what's the for lack of better terms, what do you got to put in the car to go? The gas. We always need the fear of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. That keeps us, in line, stopped us from sinning, doing certain things. Hey, we're always thinking about the fear of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi before we make a decision, before we just say anything, But I have like a few precepts here. Let's read them. That'll be the lesson. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And it begins with the fear. Like how it says, I'll just pull it right quick in Proverbs. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So it all begins with the fear. You come into this truth, you're hearing the word of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Hey, it should trigger fear when you're hearing the judgments that's about to come down on this place of America, especially if you live in here, man. We don't want no parts of being in that lake of fire. And but as it says, fools despise wisdom and instruction, and that's 2/3 over here in America. They're not listening. That we out there, week in and week out, and on YouTube daily, telling our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to repent. And also if you look like the other nations, but this word, resonates with you, and you're an Israelite, because only an Israelite is going to accept this words and accept the names of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. A heathen's not going to do that, So it don't matter if you look like any of the other nations, but if this word resonates within you, man. So let's go back. For Ecclesiastes 12:13 one more time. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So we are to be fearing Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, and keeping the commandments, the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, Judges 5:11, roughly paraphrasing. But it's that fear that keeps us going, man. It all begins with the fear of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. And I got this Hebrews right here, speaking of Noah, because he moved by fear. Let's read that. Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. And that's the same thing we're doing right now. We're moving through fear, And Lord willing, we get on that spiritual ark to the saving of our house. Because, this is not just for our lives that's on the line, If you got a wife and kids, that salvation is depending upon you, Yeah. How is the woman going to be saved, through her husband? That's why it says, 7 women shall take hold of one man. A woman's not about to get on a chariot, just by herself, Now, she's going to have an Israelite man. She's going to be married to that man, That's how a woman is going to receive salvation. So, we should be moving in fear, not only for our own sake, but for our household's sake, Let me finish it out. I'll start the topic in Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Okay. Keep going to the next precept here. Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, And this was Apostle Paul speaking. He said, you obey me while I'm in your presence, but much more in my absence, because it's always easy to seem spiritual around a brother, when you get around brothers, you see him on point or whatnot. But are you being a nigga behind the scenes? What are you doing when you're not around brothers? How are you living? Are you walking in the spirit, So we have to be, when we're away from brothers, that's what matters the most. Are we studying, watching the videos, reading, praying, having faith in Yahawashi, all these things, That's part of working out our salvation with fear and trembling, man. Because I can't stress it enough. We don't want to be a part of that lake of fire or any of the judgments that's coming to Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. It's some horrible judgments, man. Hey, the slain of the Lord shall be many here, Isaiah, the 66th chapter. That's a good read. But I'll read these last two scriptures. We'll end it out. Sirach 1:21. It says, the fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. So once again, that fear. The fear is going to keep you from sinning, because you're going to get that thought in your mind. Nah, this ain't right. If I do this, man, that gives Yahawashi a chance to fuck me up, to judge me. We don't want judgment from Yahawashi, That's the fear. We know that he can fuck us up any kind of way. We know that we've committed sins in our past lives and sins in this life worthy of death. So that's why the scriptures say, offend less. We are to offend less. We're not going to be perfect in sinful flesh. We're always going to be going off, but we're always mindful and to offend less, We're always mindful about fearing Yahawashi. And that keeps us in line, And it says, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. We want the wrath of Yahawashi to be turned away from us, man, in our household. So we should be doing what's commanded of us and moving in fear to do this work, to push his word out, to proclaim the day of Yahawashi, man. The last precept here, Proverbs 16:6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, Yahawashi, men depart from evil. By the fear, men depart from evil. It's all about the fear, Yahawashi. Because, and only the elect, Lord willing, we be at that number, only the elect is going to understand the fear of Yahawashi, to understand that he's truly a power not to be played with, not to be messed with. This truth is not a game, 2/3 don't understand Yahawashi or fear him. Because if they fear him, they will be doing the exact same thing we will be doing. There will be millions of Israelite camps, millions of Israelites there on the block. But, that's not the case. Because the elect is a small number. And only the elect, Lord willing, we bear that number, is going to fear Yahawashi and do what's necessary to be saved, But it all begins with that fear. So that's a good thing to pray for too. I might come back with another lesson, do a word of the week on fear, get that in the Hebrew, because we need increase of fear in Yahawashi, because that's going to keep us in line, man. But I'm not going to talk in circles. I'm going to end the lesson right there. Hey, let the fear of Yahawashi drive you, man. With that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, pushing his word with all truth and sincerity. Shalom.